Yeah. Welcome to another episode of The Discussion. And I am the bad guy, Captain Caveman, CJ Dub. And this is my esteemed colleague, Mr. Facts himself, Edel.
Hold up. Obviously,
no,
the good guy. I will not leave that part out.
We're not doing that good guy stuff.
Well, I mean, look, everyone knows it, man. Look, I can understand why you feel that way, man. And look, man, you turning out to be a great guy yourself, man. I mean, you starting to, you know what I'm saying? The last show you yelled Kevin Samuels ain't really your guy, so people was feeling that. I got some comments from people.
I said, what?
You said Kevin Samuels really wasn't your guy on the last episode.
Well, he's a guy that got things that I agree with, but he got a lot of things I don't. Well, look, I'm not judging. For you to be my guy, I gotta agree with most of the things you talking about. Okay. And unfortunately, Mr. Samuels don't do that for me. You know what I mean? Okay. But he makes some good points.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, enough about Kevin Samuels. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. If it's your first time tuning in the show, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get your notifications each and every time we drop some new content.
Indeed.
And if you're feeling charity in your heart, the PayPal is pinned above.
Pinned above, man.
What about the Cash App?
Cash App's pinned above, man. Money sign CJ Dub, money sign 23A Rick, man. The only time you get to say my name, man. To call me by my real name, man. If not, man, just call me E, man. Because you know what, man? The brother's trying to further the show, man. We're trying to take this thing global, man. So look, man, y'all, contribute, man, to the show, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep the show going, man. We're going to keep rocking.
No doubt.
And we're going to keep bringing the best content available. Not just the best content. We're going to bring the realest content available.
Yo, I love your energy today, brother.
Oh, man, I had a long week, man. This was like considered hell week for me. It was exam week in school.
Because you came through with your head hanging down, you know what I'm saying? And you was like, my energy was rubbing off on you. And it's like now you in here, like you got all this energy and shit.
Listen, I was happy to see a familiar smile when I opened the door.
Well, I try to do that, man. I try to make people happy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely did that.
Well, I don't go out of my way to make people happy. I mean, I really don't care. But you somebody I love, so I want you to be happy. So I got to give you that,
bro. I'm happy, bro.
I give you that. We got a good show in store today. Gonna talk about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Got your boy, the baby.
Woo, the baby, man. The baby. But first, man, you know the routine of the show.
Routine of the show. I guess you talking about that classic of the day.
Yeah, and I ain't talked to you, so I don't know what you have, what you got going on, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So you know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. The classic of the day comes from this brother. He's no longer with us.
Yeah.
He hails out of New Jersey.
Yo, son, who you got?
He was a part of the Flavor Unit.
Yo, son, who you got?
He may have been the first MC to make a hardcore love record.
Son, who you got?
Who I got today? I got my main man, Apache, man.
Apache?
Apache, we gonna go
I don't even know. Hold on, I don't even know if people know who that is.
But they gonna learn today.
Okay, well,
they gonna learn about it today. This brother right here, you know, Sam was a part of the whole Flavor Unit. Shout out to Queen Latifah. Yep. Shout out to Shakim. They was doing their thing in the early 90s, and this brother was a part of what they was doing. He was also a renowned ghostwriter, and he did a lot for the hip hop community. Okay. Unfortunately, his life was cut short. So we didn't get to see everything that he could do, but he did leave us with this one classic.
Well, listen, hit me with it, son. I'm ready for it.
And this record was produced by Q-Tip of a Tribe Called Quest.
Yes, sir.
One of my favorite all-time records. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was like the first hardcore love record. And if you don't know what I'm talking about today, I'm giving you Apache, and this is Gangsta Bitch.
Ooh, man, come on, break the story to us, man, because I mean, you was on it.
Okay, Nas reveals Jay-Z said he was once better than Biggie and that Tupac and DMX were not lyricists.
The people want to hear what you got to say about that.
Let me unpack the story.
Dog, I want to hear what you got to say about it. Okay.
After an unreleased Nas track dissing Tupac was released earlier this week, many rap historians and critics have revisited the battle for New York City rap supremacy, in which Nas was the contender during the late 90s and early 2000s. In addition to Nas, the other key players were Jay-Z and DMX, who also had their own subtle rivalry dating back to the mid-90s, rhyme war in a Bronx pool hall. Now in 2001, Nas' interview with Felon Magazine has resurfaced and is shedding new light on one of the most creative and competitive eras in hip-hop history. Ahead of the release of the highly anticipated Stillmatic and at the height of the Queensbridge rappers' monumental beef with Jay-Z, Nas circled back with the outlet, initially declining to discuss the conflict, saying, you know what, I want to talk about this ish with Jay-Z. I F's with the Street magazine. Oh, it's only right to keep it real with the streets. And Jay-Z, in that interview, Nas said that Jay-Z said that he was better than Biggie and that Tupac and DMX were not lyricists.
Look, whether Jay-Z said that or not, and Nas, I do think that he said it if Nas said that. Mm-hmm. If Nas came out and said that, Jay-Z said it. I mean, how do you feel about that? I mean, do you think that is true?
I mean, it don't matter. See, this is the thing about it. Like, I don't be understanding why this stuff will get headlines. If Jay-Z feel like he better than Biggie, he can be better than Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is wrong with him being that confident in himself?
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, he can be that confident if he wants to be that confident.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Jay-Z got fans. There's a Jay-Z fan somewhere who think he is the greatest of all time.
Look,
even better than Biggie.
I agree.
Jay-Z has that stature. You know what I mean? So we gotta stop. As far as Tupac and DMX being lit, let me take the other part of it before I get the floor to you.
Okay.
We talked about lyricism on the show before. Tupac and DMX, you know, they had I believe they are lyricists, but I believe you don't have to be a great rapper to be a lyricist. I think lyricism just is the weight of what it is that you're trying to convey and how you make your points. Like writing a dope book.
Right, the mental like flow of what you're thinking.
Right.
What you're writing.
And if what you're saying makes sense and it touches somebody's soul in some type of way, it's lyrical. But that's just my opinion.
Look, I like
how
the
I
way
look
you
at
did
lyricism.
that. I like the way you did that.
Well,
Continue,
thank you,
bro.
man.
I'm just letting you know. Go ahead, continue, because I know this is your type of thing, and you love to eat stuff like this up. This is your realm right here. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was gonna go in and be like, you know what I mean, like you normally be, but you wasn't, and I'm shocked.
Nah, because this right here, like once again, man, this stuff is subjective, man. It's opinions.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just because somebody's dead don't make them, I gotta respect their art as being greater than mine.
Right, exactly. I agree with you.
Like, knock it off, man. Like, where y'all coming up with this stuff at?
Right.
Your hip-hop world, my nigga, is not everybody hip-hop world, man.
Right.
Like, people really be fooling themselves. That's just like, I don't know if you saw it, but I put a blast out like maybe a few weeks ago where I was saying that I felt like Scarface was better than Tupac.
I seen that.
You saw that?
I saw it. I didn't comment. I said I'm not gonna mess with him.
Look, dig it though. It was people coming in on that, and they were like challenging me on my opinion. It's like I'm not saying this stuff to be trolling. It's like, yo, I really feel that way.
Right.
I listen to Scarface way more than I listen to Tupac. So if you ask me the question,
right,
that's gonna be the answer every time.
And listen, we gotta get out of the part where even myself, because I'm guilty of it, of saying that, hey, just because you listen to that, it's not true. People feel the way they feel, and there's nothing you can do about it. They see things the way that they see things, and there's nothing you can do about it. Why not let them have their opinion and be subjective when it comes to things, topics, or issues like that? That's me. I'm not understanding it. But look, I'm going to take it like my man LB said. And shout out to my man LB, man. You're a super guy, man. You're a super fan, man.
What's going on? Matter of fact, yo, what in the comments, man, how y'all feeling about this? Like, what's going on?
Right. But look, LB said Nas' new album, King Disease 2, drops next Friday, August 6th.
Yeah,
but look, so do you think Nas may have said that because he's trying to get publicity for his album? I mean, because things happen like this because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? That's a possibility. You know what I mean?
Why wouldn't I tune in if you mentioned Jay-Z, Biggie,
but I don't think
somebody
that diss record was leaked, and when I heard it,
I haven't heard the record.
Nas was throwing some jabs at Tupac. And I personally, just by...
On his new album?
No, this was an old record, like from the 90s.
Oh, okay.
But when I heard it, and Nas at that point was on his, you know what I mean? He was on one.
Yeah.
So I really believe, had that been full blown, there's no doubt in my mind that Nas was gonna come with a viciousness record.
Yeah.
Because he was like jabbing on that, but it was still vicious.
Yeah, I don't know if Pac wanted to see Nas in a lyrical battle. I think Pac is my greatest hip hop hero. You know, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna tell anybody that. You know what I'm saying? And Snoop Dogg behind. But look, you can't. I mean, you can't go against Nas when you're in a lyrical battle.
Well, read on some comments. Like, what LB? What is LB? Shout out to LB.
Okay,
shout out to Bella. Shout out to my main man Sean. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in.
Say less, third event. He asked, what did the baby do, man? The baby made comments about the LBGTQ. Is that how you say it? LBGTQ? Or LBGQG? How you say it? LBG?
I'm not doing this with you.
Well, no, that's how you say it, right?
You're not gonna be in hot water by yourself, man.
Because I don't, listen.
I don't want to, because I was saying wrong.
Well, with the gay community,
just say alphabet.
He mentioned something about the gay community, and he misled people about the AIDS information and things like that. So
yeah, he got a new video.
He's in hot water about it, and he put out a video trying to say he made it the day or the night before this incident happened, which is a total lie. You know, so I mean, it is what it is.
And the name of the song is "Giving What It's Supposed To."
You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to the people in the comments, man. We appreciate y'all comment, man. Tell us how y'all feel about these topics that we're talking about. We want to hear from y'all. We want to know what y'all thinking or feeling out there. You know what I'm saying? So, look, we are bringing these topics because we want to know how people feel generally. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll give you a perspective.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know what I'm saying, when you start talking about this hip-hop stuff, bro, it's like, it's a matter of opinion, man. Like,
it is.
You know, my hip-hop world is a little bit different. Now, the difference between me and a lot of people, I can thoroughly articulate why it is that I feel what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Because if you recommend something to me, I'm gonna check it out. Right. And I'm gonna listen to it thoroughly. It's like a lot of people, they're not versed in that. They like who they like, and that's all they like, and they don't take the time to listen to things outside of that. So to me, they have a closed-minded perspective of it. Me, I'm gonna check out all of it. I can speak about Eminem, just like this morning. Shout out to Carlton. Me and him had a conversation about Eminem because he was like, well, you know I don't like what you be saying about Eminem and da-da-da-da-da. And we had the conversation, and I had to you know, kind of speak to him and challenge his thought process. Right. But the only way for me to do that, the only way for him to respect my opinion is for me to know about Eminem. Right. So I had to tell him Eminem's career. Right. I'm like, yo, I had Infinite. I had the Slim Shady EP. Right. I had the Slim Shady LP and Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem show. Like, and I'm going through the songs with him and all of this. This is what I don't like about this. And at the end of the conversation, he was like, yo, now that you're saying it like that, it's different from reading your post. Right. And I understand exactly what
and that's what I'm saying. Look, and that's why I laugh a lot and I say you're the bad guy, because people really don't know how well that you understand and know hip hop. I mean, a lot of people don't. A lot of people do. And there's people out there that don't, and they want to engage with you and knowing that they can't win. Listen, that would be like me. Look, I know I can't engage with you in a hip hop battle.
You do sometimes.
Listen, I'll pull out my gun and I'll shoot a few shots. But when you pull out that semi-auto, man, I'm gonna have to back down and say, like, yo, CJ, don't shoot that no more. You know what I mean? It's like 20 came out of the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but look, I'm not gonna try to dispute with you on certain things that I know that.
But for the record, since I've been doing this with you, my approach is a little bit different.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
How?
In a way, like, where I understand that I'm not right. I could be right and still not be right. Right. Well, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. I'm saying right, like I'm in agreement with you. You got me confused. That was a confused right. Well, it's more like what I'm saying is right to me. Okay. But just because it's right to me, don't mean it's right to you.
Right. Okay. All right.
Because I can't. I can't tell you how the music makes you feel.
Right.
You understand? You feel the way you feel about the music because of the feeling you got.
Right.
Now I could go get very technical about it, like why this is like this and all of this, but at the end of the day, it don't matter.
Right.
Because that still made you feel, and in that moment is what it was for you.
Right, and because that's how music is. It resonates with you. You know what I'm saying? You take what you gravitate to the music that you resonate with most. Right. So if it's a song out there that's talking about poverty, and I grew up in poverty, quite naturally I'm gonna gravitate to that more. Right. You know what I'm saying? If it's a song out there talking about trap music, and I know I'm a trapper and I love trapping, quite naturally I'm gonna gravitate to that more. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, all these things are subjective. It is what it is. You just have your view on it, your take on it, and most people don't respect other people's takes or views on it. And that's why you get the arguments. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to Bateman Jones. That's my dude right there. He says, Wayne was saying he was the greatest rapper alive while Jay-Z was living. Jay was his favorite rapper. I'm an old man. I just took the glasses off, so y'all gotta bear with me with reading this stuff. I feel to be the best, you should be confident that you are the best. Like going into a fight knowing, let me see.
Like knowing you're gonna win.
I get what Bank is saying. Like that's the whole fact, man. It's like if you ain't got confidence in yourself, who gonna have confidence in you? Who don't have confidence in yourself?
Right, because that's true. Who gonna believe that you the greatest if you don't even believe that you the greatest?
That's the whole fact.
So who gonna believe that you the greatest if you don't even believe?
Man, like I don't. That's why I don't, get into it with people about hip hop often, man. I say what I say and keep it moving because, everybody got a different perspective on it. You know what I mean? I can tell you why I like somebody and why I don't. And I can tell you that very well. But I don't engage with the people who ain't heard. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if I say OC is better than Nas, and you, oh nah man, you crazy, and you ain't never listened to OC.
Right.
To me, that's corny.
I mean, look, I agree with you, and guess what? I've been on corny stuff like that before. When somebody may say something, and I may say, nah, he ain't better than him, and I never even heard the person.
I say, show and prove.
And I didn't never give him the person a chance.
You gave the person a chance.
So like I said,
assessment.
Right. So I had to learn. Let me listen to this. Let me give this a chance. Let me hear this. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll give my assessment and my opinion. But saying that without hearing someone, you can't say that. You know what I'm saying? So it's only 4 people on this earth you can say that about. Like you haven't heard nobody, them, and you're gonna compare them as just Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, and Tupac.
What was that just? Because I want to make sure I heard the statement.
You can't compare anybody to those 4.
Lies.
Just saying, that's me. That's my take on it.
That's your take, and your take alone. Let's be clear about that.
No. There's other people that agree and feel the way that I feel.
Hey man, let me tell you something. You already told me.
I may not never heard of OC.
You don't want me to
tell me he better than Tupac.
You don't want me to go get my you since day one. You've been telling me I got a coat. Do you want me to go get my coat?
Man, I ain't scared of your coat. Look, they know I'm not scared of you. Whoever you are, all y'all out there keep commenting in this post and saying that I'm wrong about CJ and all this. Leave the inbox. Cut it out. I'm not scared of you. I mean, it is what it is. You can inbox me all day long. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm going to ignore you because I don't have to answer you or listen to you. See, it's not messing up my life. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said.
Hey, babe, what you got going on, man? If you ain't doing nothing, I would love to bring you in on the show, bro.
Bankman probably out there, man. He getting ready to put together his next joint venture. You know what I mean? Bank been out here doing his thing.
Yo, that's the homie right
there.
Listen, and I scrolled past. I was looking for somebody's number, and I scrolled past it. I was like, yo, man, I gotta hit my brother. I ain't talked to him in a minute.
When are we doing the verses again? When you bringing another verses back to the town? We want to see another verses, Bankman. Put it together, bro.
Got a dope comment from Bella.
Okay.
Who says Biggie and Pac was great for their time. I love them both, but their deaths made them bigger stars.
Whoa! I disagree. Tupac's being shot 9 times made him a bigger star. So I gotta disagree with you at that one, Bella. But I hear you, sis, and I'm not knocking your opinion. I get it.
I agree with what she's saying.
Man, stop it, man. I know you're gonna say that. Man, stop it, man. They was huge.
Like, yo, man, I have broke down this whole Tupac thing on this show several times. Tupac really You got it. Just think about this for a second. Tupac's career, from a certain standpoint, didn't really explode until he went to Death Row, right? And was on his.
That's when it really exploded.
Right. You know what I mean?
Because his anger came out of his.
Now he had a dedicated fan base.
Right.
And he was probably, if I had to take a guess, I would probably say his second album. What was the name of his second?
Against the World?
No, that wasn't his second.
Thug Life.
Nah, it was before Thug Life. It was Tupacalypse Now, then it was Strictly for My Niggas.
Strictly for, yeah, okay.
Okay, I would probably say...
that was his second album?
Yeah, that was his second album.
Okay. I thought it was his
Strictly
first.
for My Niggas had that single, had I Get Around on it. So based off of the strength of that single, I might say that might have went platinum. I don't know.
Right.
I don't think that Thug Life went platinum.
Right.
Which, I mean, to me, that stuff really don't matter. But at the end of the day, I'm just talking about him being a mega star. Yeah, I think it was the dual threat that he brought to the game, being an actor and a rapper.
That made him legendary?
Well, I'm talking about at that time. I'm talking about in that time period.
Okay.
Is what really was bringing his star power.
Okay, yeah, because he was versatile. He was able to do different things, and it made him better. It made him look better. You know what I mean? So he was able to reach a range of people doing that. If you
lived through that era, you know exactly what I'm saying. Tupac was not the biggest star until his stuff really started to pop right around Me Against the World when he went to prison.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now he had singles like Keep Your Head Up and like I said, I Get Around. Brenda's Got a Baby.
Right.
When My Homies Call. Like, you know what I mean? And I was a fan. Right. Even then. But his albums weren't what I would consider classic albums.
Well, I think Me Against the World could be considered as a classic. I think All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli could be considered as classics. I would rate those three albums as classics.
I don't think, and this is a fact. And anybody, I'm 43, man. I'm 43.
Okay.
When did you first start hearing Tupac was the greatest rapper of all time?
Well,
I didn't hear that when he was alive.
Well, when he got to Death Row.
I didn't hear that. Even when he was in Death Row.
I heard that plenty of times when he got to Death Row.
I didn't hear that.
Look, I heard that plenty of times when he got to Death Row. That Tupac is the best out here. It was always between him and Biggie.
Belly. It wasn't until he died.
Stop it.
If we're going to keep it 100, it was years after he died.
Hey, Bella, I love
before people started calling him the GOAT.
I disagree again. I disagree because when he made All Eyes on Me, which was pretty much probably a hate album, one of those albums where he really had it on his heart. I think that was the time.
Hey, Bank, I'm getting ready to bring you in.
That was the time that you said, I think he said he's out doing something. I think that was the time when Biggie was angry and he made his best music with All Eyes on Me. That's what made Tupac. Listen, do you know how much that album sold a lot?
It could so.
Before he died.
But that don't matter.
A double
I'm
album,
talking about people calling
him
the GOAT. They were not.
Oh man, come on, man. Come on now. We not gonna do that, bro.
It's the truth, man.
Listen, okay, but
tell the truth.
Yeah, well listen, we call him the argument the GOAT did start after he died.
Damn.
That argument started after he died.
I think Jay-Z had a line. What was that line Jay-Z said? Kids argue all day in the hood about who's the illest. Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas. And that's a whole fact.
Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas?
That was a fact. That's a fact.
That just goes for New York people. He's talking about.
Not stop.
Jay-Z is not talking. Listen, he is not talking about nobody but New York, New Jersey, or Boston, or something like that.
But to keep it 100,
man, stop it.
Hold on. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. To keep it 100, even at that time, Jay-Z wasn't even a part of that conversation.
Look, man, Jay-Z was, man. Everybody
he won't.
Yeah, he was. That's why when he was a part of that. Listen, when he got ready to him at the Firm, when they got together, what was the group?
Now, see, you thinking about.
Hold up. What was the group with him, Big, and what was it called? The Firm? What was the group they called? The Jay-Z and Biggie and.
The Commission.
The Commission. When they started that group, the Commission, Jay-Z was in that conversation. That's the reason why him and Big collaborated to start that group, that venture, that, man. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Jay-Z been in that conversation.
Hold on. What?
We're not doing that, bro.
Listen, I'm about to kill your argument right now with this. Think about this for a second. And this all you got to do is look at the timeline.
Okay.
When Reasonable Doubt came out, Reasonable Doubt is the only piece of work that Jay-Z had before Biggie died and Tupac died. Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
No, I don't know about that.
Yo, come on, son.
What other albums did he have?
He had no other album.
Oh, he didn't drop albums after before they was alive. He didn't.
And Reasonable Doubt, as dope as it was, it didn't sound like that. Now people like me had the album and thought it was dope,
well,
but everybody was not banging that.
Right, that's because the people down south and over other places won't bang.
Stop bringing regional.
I'm just being honest with you. That's what happened. His record didn't sell around the other parts of the country like that.
People weren't looking at Jay-Z as the GOAT either.
I'm not saying they was looking at him as the GOAT, but he was in that conversation with him when they got to talking about.
You know who was the GOAT when that was going on?
Who?
Rakim was being called the GOAT for many years.
Come on, man. Here you go, man.
Then you had Biggie come along.
Here you go, bro.
Raekwon and like Ghostface, they were even seen as better MCs than Jay-Z at that time.
Bro, I can't beat you in this argument, bro. I can't beat you with that.
Yo,
bro.
all you gotta do is look at the timeline.
You lived in Brooklyn so long,
Scarface.
bro. Listen, you lived in Brooklyn so long, they got you, bro.
Okay, Scarface was considered a king back then.
Yeah, back then, but
do you remember when The Diary dropped?
Scarface like that. He's the king of the South.
And he was the king then.
You know what, man?
Yo, listen.
You know what? You must know Bella.
Listen.
You must know Bella. Y'all had this planned out before I got here. Y'all had to have this planned out. That's why you were smiling when you came to the door.
Oh, you see who just popped in here?
Yeah.
You see who just popped in?
No.
One of my favorite all-time people.
No, I don't see anybody.
Somebody that I got a lot of love
LB?
and respect for.
Who? LB?
And Lisa. Yeah.
Here you go again, bro.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa, don't fall into this guy's shenanigans. I know it makes you laugh and everything, and that's all it is.
Yes.
See, I know what it is. It just makes her laugh to hear you say that, because she remember you as a kid growing up and helped you and all these other things.
Shout out,
was there for you.
Yeah. Yo, don't be a hater, man. Like, it's like I've been wanting to call somebody a hater for a long time.
Hold on.
I could never come up with the right time to call somebody a hater. Right now, you being a hater.
Listen, did you tell Aunt Lisa that you said Tamika was your stepdaughter?
She already knows. She already knows this.
Oh, man, you crazy. Anyway, man, but look.
Yo, shout out to my stepdaughter, Tamika. Meek Wills.
Hey, Meek Wills, you need to check this, bro. You need to check this for real, Meek Wills. I hear you all the time out here saying things. You need to check this guy.
Yo, she showed me that kind of love when she seen me. You seen it?
No, I haven't. I haven't. Really, honestly, I haven't.
Yo, matter of fact, I need to call my stepdaughter. For real. Yo, Bella, Rakim is the GOAT.
Look. Like I said, you and Bella had this going on before I got here.
No, we didn't have
this was y'all had done this before I got here. So look, if you think that I'm gonna sit here and believe that she's carrying on like this, you know what I'm saying, and she gotta have this plan. Now you know this is somebody you work with.
Well, let me ask
I know this what this is. This is somebody you work with.
So you saying Rakim is not GOAT worthy? Is that what you're saying? I know you're not implying that, are you?
I'm not saying he's not.
Okay.
He's not the GOAT though. I love Rakim, so we're not gonna do that, but he's not the GOAT.
To me, and I've said this a million times, there is not one person I can point to and just be my GOAT every day, because I like too many people and love too many people.
Jay-Z said he was better than Biggie and Tupac. What you think about that? Yeah or no? I want to hear your answer here in front of everybody. Yes or no? No, because you're going around everything that we talking about. The topic is Nas reveals that Jay-Z said he was better than Biggie and that Tupac and DMX were not lyricists. Do you think that Jay-Z was better than Biggie?
Do I? I think...
No, do we? Do we think Jay-Z
in what way?
Come on, man. Stop it, man.
You heard Brooklyn's Finest, right?
Come on, man.
You heard Brooklyn's Finest, right? You can listen to Brooklyn's Finest and draw your own conclusion.
All right, bro. I mean, look. That man is not better than Biggie. He became better because he had to hold.
Oh, no, we not doing that.
No,
What you
let
trying
me
to
say
do?
this. He got better in his craft after Biggie died because it wasn't no room for him while Biggie was alive. The streets of Brooklyn wasn't big enough, son. You rode the subways. You went to work. You went to college up there in Brooklyn. You did all that. Huh? Somebody even stole your change out your pocket and pickpocketed you for change.
And that's a whole fact.
So what I'm telling you is the streets of Brooklyn wasn't big enough for both of those guys.
So
I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to give you my answer in front of everybody. No, Jay-Z's not better than Biggie. No, absolutely not. I don't care what you say. I don't care what Nerlens Noel say. I don't care what
Nerlens Noel.
I don't care what Bella says. I don't care what no one says. Jay-Z is not better than Biggie and never will be. That's my take on it. He got his shine when Biggie died. When Biggie was there, like you said it yourself.
Right.
He dropped Reasonable Doubt, and then there was no more until afterwards.
Well, I mean, but you got
I said the commission. I brought it up, and you said no.
It's not their fault. It's not his fault that they passed.
I'm not saying it's his fault, but I'm just telling you, he didn't have any. Listen, if they were still alive, it wouldn't be too much.
But look at it like this. He did.
Guess what?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Biggie
He did drop a classic album.
It'll be B&B. It won't be Hov and B. It'll be Big and B.
That's a double
It'll be double B. That's a double B. A triple B. A quadruple B.
But
you know what I mean?
You see how you sit over here? You used to quote Biggie stuff the same way, man.
I'm just saying, look,
Yeah,
I love Jigga.
yeah.
I don't have nothing against Jigga, and he is GOAT status. He is up there when you can argue among the greats and the GOATs. I'm gonna say that, but he's not. He's not. To me, he wouldn't win because Biggie overpowers him.
You think you heard Brooklyn's Finest, right?
Yeah,
I'm just asking you the question.
Yeah.
You heard the records that they did together. Do you really feel like Biggie outshined to the point where it was just obvious that he was better than Jay? I don't think so.
I think so. I think that Biggie's first album proved that. I think it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even go farther than Ready to Die. It doesn't go farther, and it doesn't even go past Life After Death. See, this is what I'm saying. Both of those albums, Jay-Z has no album that you can put that makes so.
Yes,
man, stop it, man. Come on, man. Stop it, man.
It's Reasonable Doubt.
You gotta stop
It's
this,
Reasonable
bro.
Doubt, not a classic.
And I can't believe, you know what I can't believe?
Is Reasonable Doubt a classic?
But listen, you know what I
Answer
can't
the
believe?
question first. Is Reasonable Doubt a classic?
A couple songs.
What are you? Nah, okay, we're not doing
Reasonable
so.
Doubt a classic. Okay, Reasonable Doubt a classic. Now I'm not gonna be sitting here.
Okay, because I was about to say
I'm not gonna be
it ain't no
unreasonable.
need for us to keep talking.
Hold up, I'm not gonna be unreasonable. Yeah,
So if you got
classic,
if you got two classic albums, right?
He can have that, but he had nothing while Big was alive. He couldn't do anything. He didn't have the space to breathe. I'm telling you, it was only Brooklyn was only big enough. The borough was only big enough for one person, and he was from Bed-Stuy.
Okay, my man said Pac all the way. Got another.
I agree. Look, he
super
know.
Pac fan.
I agree with that, but right now I'm on the Biggie and Jay-Z thing. Pop to me was better than both of those guys. That's just to me. A lot of people are gonna disagree with me, and a lot of people are going to agree with me.
And I'm a Tupac fan.
But if it came down to Jay-Z saying that he was better than Biggie, I'm just saying I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I digress, son. So what you got?
I have nothing, man. I don't have nothing. Oh, Bella said Hard Knock Life is a classic. I've heard people say that.
Listen.
I don't agree with that.
It's a good album.
It's all right.
I like the Blueprint one better.
I do too.
That's just me.
I'm gonna tell you the album from
I like the Black Album better.
There you go. That's what I was
just
about
me.
to say. Reasonable Doubt, Black
I
Album.
love Change because it was
and
a grown
Blueprint.
man type rap album. And
All
I
my
felt
favorite albums from him.
I'm just saying, look.
I felt like Hard Knock Life was overrated.
It was. It was. He was trying to follow up with that the other joint. Look, I like Life and Times of Sean Carter. One.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. But
And the Dynasty.
But what I'm saying is these.
Matter of fact, I like all of those albums better than I like Hard Knock.
But didn't they come after Big? Didn't those albums come after Big?
Yeah,
and
because-
I'm not saying. Look, I'm not asking you the reason why. I'm just
But he's
asking
dead,
you.
man. The man was dead.
And that proves my point right now because Jay-Z was out before Biggie, and then when hold up, let me finish. When Jay-Z came out, Biggie wasn't even out. Biggie was listening to Jigga, but when Big came out, it was no more Jay-Z after Ready to Die. Jay-Z couldn't slide nothing in on the radio or anything.
Whoa, man.
Let's stop it,
You're
man.
doing
Come
too
on,
much right now.
Come on.
It's like I don't even be wanting to check the stuff that you saying, but you be leaving me no choice. But anyway, that's about our time, man. Why don't you tell the good folks where they can find us at, man?
Look, man, you already know, man. I've been telling y'all, we on SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Castbox, YouTube, everywhere, man. We can ready to switch it up and do something different, man. Y'all better catch up, man, because we can ready to do something different, man. You can find us everywhere, man. Follow us, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Share the feed with your friends. Yo, you'll get notifications every time we drop new content, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, drop something in the Cash App, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the PayPal up pinned, man. You feeling charity in your heart, man. Look out for your people, man. We here, man. Let's continue this show, man. Let's keep the movement going.
Yeah, new content coming soon. Like I said,
new content coming soon. My brother got a morning show coming. You know what I'm saying? Facts is out. The Facts is streaming pretty good. I looked on YouTube. I was looking at the last episode from last week. It's starting to pick up. Yeah. Things are starting to pick up.
No doubt.
You just gotta keep going. Look, when you think that things are not going good, or they feel like they may not be going good, and they may not be going good, just keep pushing, man. Don't stop, man. Let the people know, man, you're here to stay, no matter what, man.